Welcome back to the Science Skeptics. Today we'll be discussing if the moon landing is real or fake. Real.
Fake. What do you mean real?
I mean, it's real. What do you mean fake?
So Apollo 11 just
Right?
didn't go to the moon. That's
Okay.
what I believe.
Okay, explain. Explain to me because this is crazy.
Okay, well, shadows in the moon landing pictures prove that I'm right, because if the sun's the only light source, then why aren't the shadows parallel? Why are they like perpendicular?
Because, well, what if the photos, like the cameras have flashes? Whenever they flashed up in the moon, maybe they get
That doesn't matter. What do you mean?
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't
Let me
get that one.
explain.
I'll let you explain.
The moon landing was a huge ordeal. It was not a hoax. For example, 382 kilograms of moon rocks have been brought back since then, have been studied by meteorologists and scientists who definitely know what they're talking about. I mean, you can go look at them if you want. If you don't believe, you can go touch them.
Well, then how did the astronauts travel through the Van Allen radiation belt unharmed? Like, the heat density of the radiation belt, like, it's way more than a few shards of metal can handle.
Well, that's why they've made suits for them. Astronaut suits?
You think a suit is going to protect them from that much heat
I think so, yes.
and, like, air pressure?
Yes,
Maybe.
I do think so. Yeah.
So, why are there no stars in the photos then?
Well, there were no stars in the photos because the sun was shining too brightly, so you couldn't really see any of the stars. Like, it's during the daytime. You can't see any stars during the day because the sun is shining. Just because you're up in the moon doesn't mean that it's nighttime. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you also have to think about the context. This was during the Cold War space race between the US and Soviet Union, so that just gave the US even more determination to get their people on the moon and have a leg up on the Soviet Union.
Okay, and I get, like, the Cold War was happening at the time, but at the same time, that just gave us, like, you say determination, I feel like determination to lie. You know?
I feel like, no.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
I guess so. We should go take it up with our science teacher, Mr. Foister. He will have the right answer.
I agree. Mr. Foister, what do you think about the moon landing?
While there are very many arguments that exist about whether or not the lunar landings were real or fake, I tend to go with the side more that they were real. There's far more evidence that suggests that we did absolutely land on the moon. The Apollo missions actually happened from the accounts of those astronauts that went. We've sent astronauts since then. We have moon rock that's been stationed all over the world, and especially in our labs in Houston, Texas, where you can go and see those samples for yourself, to where we could use it for carbon dating.
Well, I guess you heard it from a professional himself. I'm right, and the moon landing was, in fact, real.
Okay. See you guys next time,
Thanks
I
for
guess.
listening.